Continuing our coverage of the Northwest Majors X 2018 round robin, this is Or1ngo versus VGFTaylor. Let's go into the match.
Or1ngo sticks with purple Drain, and Taylor has taken some time to think about it, picks red, choosing between Zap and Drain, and sticks with my favorite, Red Drain, best character in the game.
I don't know, I think Green Heart Blue has some serious advantages.
So Taylor is getting in there using Red's stance cancel mechanic to just put some damage in without even going for knockdown. And Or1ngo
see his Tekken background coming out in that stagger pressure, and he's got an idea of how to get frame advantage, even though he's day one in this game. Or1ngo definitely playing the matchup, trying to run his
nice
own
DP, but whiffs a Drain.
That's not a DP, that's 5e, right?
Just a button, you're right.
Yeah,
that's a really good button. So Taylor closes the first round out with a Drain, and Or1ngo is setting up their zoning using a Vortex and not getting the knockdown. There it is. Instant block into some pressure, but Or1ngo mashes out, and
definitely getting some shutdown of Red's game plan right now. You see that Or1ngo is using both sort of evasive normals and some Vortex play to keep Red off of him.
Yeah, when you're purple in this matchup, you really just want to be using your bigger buttons to keep Red just out of reach. At full screen, it's a little hard to deal with, and too close, Red's faster normals kind of take over the match, as you can see here.
But Or1ngo definitely making a good showing as a day one purple. It's a little, since it's so space control oriented, but doesn't just get to spam
gets out of the way of Taylor's Drain. Yeah.
So Drain is kind of a swingy option. So when you see a Drain versus Drain matchup, it's
great zoning out of Or1ngo there to close out the round.
But yeah, I can definitely see it going either way. Or1ngo using that nice gravity turnoff and his projectiles to keep Red knocked down. See if Taylor can adapt to this sort of zoning.
Yeah, Or1ngo's getting great mileage out of Purple's projectile, and Taylor is having to fight their way back into this match, using the fast fall to get in right into the spacing they want, and Or1ngo just clears things out. That's a super, right?
No, that's just a special move. The big super armor.
Okay.
There's a counter hit.
Oh, that makes sense.
It'll normally just knock him down.
And
wow,
that's a big drain. All right, round two.
Drain can turn around a match real fast, so with both of them playing it, this is anyone's game at almost any time.
Nice counter hit and a knockdown out of Or1ngo. Not too much damage, but in Boxfighter, you really just want to be getting that knockdown most of the time.
And it's available to a lot of characters. Hard knockdown is a dying art in fighting games. Ooh, we've got some nice movement with that projectile, but it's not quite getting to Red. And VGF showing that close quarters combat playstyle that he's already starting to develop, but gets
drained for the trouble
right out of the round by a big
great
drain.
Play by Or1ngo. Sometimes you just got to sit there and wait until the right moment to press the I win button.
I win if.
Oh, nice counter hit. Doesn't get a conversion off of it and gets knocked down.
We can definitely see Or1ngo starting to adapt to being pressured by VGF, and although he didn't quite close out the round,
these matches are quite close, especially when you take Drain into consideration. Whiffing that Drain puts Or1ngo at a disadvantage, and that's what happens. It's the I win button playing again.
To truly utilize Drain, you really got to be watching your meter as well as your opponents, and you got to be ready to get a throw when you can. But both of these players definitely have...
using the Vortex to keep Red off of them. Or1ngo is in the corner, but playing the zoning game well, and out. Now they've got this whole screen to work with. What do they do with it? Gets the knockdown, gets another knockdown by blowing up the Vortex. And Red is back in
gets
there.
A throw into the corner. That could have been a combo, but I don't think he has the recognition yet.
Oh, that was a nice fast fall to keep out of the way of...
Or1ngo kind of screwing with the fastball by turning off gravity, keeping Red in the air when he doesn't want to be.
They both whiff their drains at each other, so now we have an honest match. Nice parry by Or1ngo to keep the pressure on in the corner. Red using the safeguard, which blocks high and low for 10% meter.
We have a very strong showing by Or1ngo. Can he close out this round?
He's got
two vortexes on the
set
screen,
up.
can do a lot of control of Red's movement.
Another parry.
Got 3 of them up, but doesn't have many buttons left to work with.
And a
Eats
big drain out of
full
Red.
meter drain, but not, for very much meter of Or1ngo's. This match is down to the wire, and Red takes it by opening him up with the low.
And I think they hit rematch, but that was the round, so...
VGFTaylor takes it by just a hair.
Yeah. It was 2-0, but those were very close matches. I'd love to see how they play when they meet in the next tournament.